Sorry everyone. So the video cut out because I had another video I had to remove. I don't know, this phone only can hold so much of the time. I apologize. Anyways, let's go back over this a bit again, alright? Alright. So, just gotta be careful with this thing. I don't want to disrupt it in any way. I'm pushing down on it a little bit because I'm moving it around and just trying to make sure. Alright, so I took and I got it on there now. It's epoxied on with the JB Weld. And I took some tape. Got the tape on there, as you can see, to hold it in place. Again, I'm probably going to give this, they tell you it's 6 hours it's set, 6 to 8 hours it's set. 24-hour full cure on this. Temperature, humidity in your house, outside, etc. plays a factor in that too. Anyways, I'm going to probably let this sit for 24 hours. Maybe 2 days, maybe 48 hours. We'll see. Just because I wanted to make sure it's on there the right way, because when I come back after I let it cure, I gotta come back and I need to get this tube. See the tube here? That's got to go back in and push onto this fitting that I epoxied back onto the unit. And then I got to take a pair of either the small channel locks to squeeze this. There's a little clamp here. You got to squeeze it to get that to hold that tube on. Worst comes to worst, so I'd probably have to try to get some kind of a gear clamp in there. Hopefully that don't happen. Hopefully I'll be able to pop this back on, squeeze this here. I don't know if you can see that. I hope you can see it. I'm sorry. Let me get the camera closer. Sorry for the shaky camera work. I'm a one-man crew doing this. See, there's a clip there. You can squeeze it by hand, but I'm probably going to have to use those channel locks or a pair of needle nose as I get it up in there. And get that connected the right way. Now, just remember that I modified this, okay? So once you modify this, and if you did this with a unit that's still under warranty, it voids the warranty. Not only that, when you do this, this is you're doing it if something, I'm not the one trying to get you hurt or injured or anything. Anytime you modify something, there are risks with modifications. That's part of, but I did this with the hole saw so that I don't have to flip the unit over like I told you earlier and spend all kinds of time trying to undo those screws. Then you got to try to figure to get the screws back in and lined. Yeah, I'm not going there. I'm not wasting my time like that. I don't have time to play around like that. Just doing what I had to do, resourceful. Took the hole saw again. There's a hole saw with my cordless drill. You can use a corded drill. Okay, if you got a hole saw, that makes it very, I mean, I could have probably did this another crude way, okay? And it could be dangerous because you could probably take something and cut that, some other type of, something to cut that plastic. The easiest way is with a hole saw. Okay, if you have a hole saw, that makes it a lot easier because then you're not going to cut your hands, etc. Now, add the channel locks, and then I think I already showed you this. I'm going to show you this again. This is the JB Weld that I had on hand, okay? I had the epoxy, which is 2 components, and as you squeeze it out, both components come out and then you mix it. I used the Q-tip to mix it and applied it to this. The fitting, And then hopefully this unit's gonna work. Also, I vacuum this out here where your water container goes, where your water falls down, heats, and the steam comes through this tube and goes through your hose that has your wand on it. That's how that works. They're actually really good, these steam units. This one's really nice. Steam's really nice. It heats up nice. So, we'll see what happens. That's all we can do. Be patient. Let it sit and cure. And we'll see what happens. Right? I'm not scared to try to fix things. I actually like to try to fix things and instead of throwing it away if I don't have to. If it's done, it's done, right? It would be unfortunate because it was a really nice unit, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully this video, this is the second part of the video. Hopefully these two videos are going to help you to figure out if you have a problem with your steam clothes cleaner, clothes dryer. Okay, so that's what you do there. Yeah, dry cleaning your clothes. It's a dry cleaner. That's what it is. Steam. They do work. At least this one works really. Gets really hot. There's some of them that don't get as hot. They don't produce as much steam. This part here, before I try it, I'm gonna take a shop vac and suck that out more where the water went. And this edge, there's the edge here where I drilled. Show you where I drilled the hole with the hole saw. This edge here. I'm gonna clean that up a bit so that when I put the container that holds the water back on, it's going to sit in there nice. Just because when I used the hole saw, the plastic got a little bit hot and it made a little bit of a burr on that edge. You can clean that up with some sandpaper or file. Get that off there. That's no big deal. Anyways, we'll let her sit and cure for a day, maybe 2 days, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully it'll work. Like I say, it's not the end of the world if it doesn't work. It'd be nice. Just trying to fix it instead of having to go and buy another one. And you got to do that now in these times, right? Just try to do what we got to do. So, I hope you liked the video. This was the second part of the video because the first part cut off because I don't know, this camera, the phone here, the camera, it's only allows so much space for the video. I don't even think I could do a full hour video, which is kind of ridiculous. But I don't think this phone's got that high as storage like the other one. I think in the future I'm gonna get another. Like I have a 2024 model. I'm gonna get another one like that, a refurb, and I'm just gonna use that because this one's a little bit older. The video is pretty good quality. I'm surprised. It is pretty good quality. Alright, and then don't forget you would have to have a light there to look in this part. That's another thing you want to make sure. Okay, I'm using it as the selfie stick now. Sorry for the shaky video. So that part where I drilled the hole with the hole saw, I made sure when I epoxied this fitting back on, I made sure I looked in there and there was nothing that I was going to hit. There were no wires or anything. You got to make sure because that could cause problems. You don't want to plug it in and something happens, right? That's not being paranoid. I'm just explaining to you. Okay, everybody. I'm sorry that the one part of the video cut out again. I apologize. That's because, like I say, this camera phone doesn't have a lot of the storage. I had to delete another file on here to get it to come back so I could do this part. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I appreciate it very much. This is Resourceful Marcus. See you again.